money besides state heads and celebrities. So, what I need to do is to start a new media with the mission of profiling the China's most influential investors and innovators. Gradually, I found out, the boundaries between tech, money, and the humans are treated so differently in West and Asia. First, let's take a look at the relation in the West. The wave of innovation from Silicon Valley has been much personality-driven. The founder's name represents its company, its product. Steve Jobs means Apple, Mark Zuckerberg means Facebook, and Elon Musk means Tesla. Why is that? It's making sense from the brand perspective that the founder gives the company a voice and a face that probably logo cannot do, but also tells us another truth. All technology or investment can ultimately be traced back to the vision of a person or a group of people. But what's the difference in Asia? What we found out is usually the company comes out first, but the founder or CEO of the company keeps a low profile. Here's what happens in Asia. Not only in China, but also similar in Korea and Japan. We have a faceless rise of technology. I love to take China as an example. Recent days, more and more international media pays attention to China's rise, to Chinese innovation. But it seems to be more companies go global rather than entrepreneurs. Honestly, besides Jack Ma, none of Chinese visionaries has reached international recognition at scale. Why is that? Who can tell me the answer? There's a cliche saying, because the Asian society are organized around the collective, but the Western society are organized around the individual. Why don't we do a test here? Have you heard of the company Huawei? Yeah? Can you raise your hand? Wow. Great. It's a really great Chinese company. Last year, 2017, its revenue is more than $100 billion. But do you know this guy?
No.
Oh, his name is Ren Zhengfei. He is a human being behind the technology. What we found out is oftentimes human beings become technology decision makers behind investment are largely left out in the story of China's rise, probably in Korean's rise and in Japanese rise. That's our mission, to start a company, as I ask, with a mission of profiling the most influential investors and innovators. I believe if we have a better understanding of these people, we will have a better understanding of our future. Why is that? Because at the end of the day, these people, their characters will shape the technology, which will shape our future. But in the process, they will also reshape the future of media. I think we all agree that with the emerging trends of technology and finance, the media industry are under attack from all sides. The mass social media and the user-generated content has left journalists to compete with their own audience for attention. The content aggregators, companies like Facebook, 今日头条, they use big data to gauge readers' references. And also, more and more editors are afraid to be replaced by AI, artificial intelligence. So, we are under attack. Then the question is, how? In the process, we also realize the boundary between technology and finance and the media are blurring. We see more and more tech companies invest tons of millions of dollars in the content marketing in order to acquire more users and distribute their products. Investment funds, they publish their own blogs to establish thought leadership in order to attract more limited partners, to get access, secure more hot deals. I have to say both tech industry and finance industry entering the media space. By like MAA, for example, Jeff Bezos just acquired the Wall Street Journal. Then here's a very, anxious question. How can we survive? What's next? What is the future for us, for individuals, and for the industry? It's not the only question for media industries, for all kinds of industries. That's why we started a TV debate. It's also like iAsk Summit called iAsk Debate Future Forecast. We raise questions like, what is the future of artificial intelligence? Is service of humans or a threat to humanity? What is the future of finance? Will banks disappear? And the future of media. Human auditorial or machine aggregation.
人类对于未来金融充满了期待，也充满了担忧。未来的金融，银行会不会消失呢？
Next time we will make a Korean version.
银行是国民经济的血液，我们的央行是相当于
They were talking about the old
所以任何
leaders,
人你们不能
entrepreneurs
没
in
有
the
血液。
financial
是不是
industry
怕得罪
talking
银
about
行才这
what's
么讲
next
的？
for
未来是开
finance.
放的呀
Will
！10年
banks
前，你有
exist?
想象过你可以在网这个直接线下扫码支付吗？仅仅那么10年、20年，都发生了你不可想象的事情。妄说银行，虽然科技和金融的结合呢，应该说让整个的金融业务得到了一次升级，但是它还是要回归本质。
金融的本质不是银行。
如果从用户角度来讲，你叫什么？那还是叫它叫银行。中国的银行在进化，全球的银行都在进化。
100年以后，我们的孩子可能都不知道银行是什么。
Thank you for watching. Hopefully one day at the AMB and Y Forum, we will have the similar debate about the future. Let's forecast the future together. Then what's its answer? How can we survive? Instead of this question, I better ask, what are the opportunities? How can we do differently, even better? Here's the answer I found. Can we leverage the power of technology and finance as a way technology and finance leverage the power of media? How can I individually do with the future? I found the answer, which is, think about it. Is it possible that technology can replace a role as a Gloria, as a host? Absolutely. But I think the best way to conquer your fear is to embrace it. Instead of being threatened, I'm going to embrace it. How can I embrace it? I started to work with some robotic and AI companies to invent Gloria Bot. Don't forget my name. My name is Gloriia I. So I was given by my family. I have a last name, AI. Well, yeah, I'm ready. If the machine can learn to imitate my voice, my style, I'd love to sit there and train it as long as it takes. I'm very happy to be part of the future. But what to do and what's the answer for the media? I have a belief that every weak point of the media industry represents the greatest opportunity to invest. That's what we are doing. We identify the most frustrating weak point. Then we discover, understand, and support the entrepreneurs who are doing media tech. Recently, we invested several very big, great media tech companies. We started to do active investment. For example, we are having troubles in managing and monetizing the content of iASK produced. Then we invested in Inc. Its very first blockchain project allows copyright and IP to have transactions with the technology of blockchain. And I think we've had to take so long to get pictures ready from such a good event like MBNY Forum. So we invested in vPhoto. It's a technology company with connected camera and automates editing technology just to produce fantastic images available constantly in the cloud. And the third company, Moviebook. I have many corporate partners. They complain about the cost and the complexity to place their advertisement or product in the movie or the TV show. So this Moviebook company used post-editing technology to solve that problem. Here's what I want to say. What is the future? We don't know yet. But as an individual, you can always be driven by curiosity. As an industry, the best way to conquer your fear is to embrace it. Every weak point of your industry is the greatest opportunity to do or to invest. Ladies and gentlemen, I was born in the place and the time where the technology, finance, and media were very distant things. But in future, they will dominate all aspects of our life. As a media professional, I would love to discover, understand, and support the human beings who are making the history. Here today, I'm going to invite you to join me, because only together we can make the future our own. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to pass the floor to the next speaker, Troy Igu. Let's welcome him.